Alright, what is going on, everyone? My name is Tidus, and today we're playing some spin tires. And now I know that these two trucks definitely aren't good for reverses, but what I am going to be doing is we can start up the engine here. And then let's go ahead and can we take off the parking brake? Okay, I'm still in advanced mode. There we go. Now we can take off our parking brake. Let's position this truck correctly. That way we can put on a trailer. Now I am in hardcore mode, which I don't think that really does too much. Besides, you cannot put your diff locks on in automatic. So right here should be perfect. So let's go ahead and install this. Now there is we need to try to find a way to load up this S10. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to back up the truck to that little bank right there. So let's do that real quick. I may drop it down into a lower gear, or into the actual reverse gear. Let's go ahead and do that. And let's go ahead and back up this thing. So this isn't really a versus, but tomorrow I will be uploading another dually where we are in hardcore mode and we'll be hauling the S10 again. Alright, right there should be good. Actually, you know what? Let's back up a little bit more and then let's put it back. Actually, it's not going to automatic. Let's go into the lower gear. Okay, that should be just fine. Now let's change into the Chevy S10. I don't really think the modifications are gonna really matter. I guess we'll just have skinny wheels on that way. Actually, no, let's do wide. Go ahead and start up this engine. This truck's really loud. Let's put it into the lower gear. Now loading this may be a little harder since we are in low gear. Let's go ahead and put the all-wheel drive locks on as well. Now this truck is really loud in my headphones, but like I said, my audio doesn't really pick it up well. I don't think we're gonna have a problem loading this thing at all. Let's back up a little more. There we go. Now we should be able to load this thing on just fine. Perfect. Alright. You know, let's kind of even this thing out. That looks good. And then we'll apply the parking brake. Let's go ahead and turn off this truck. Now I think, yep, let's go ahead and switch back over to the Ford. Now there's a way to, I think there's a way to operate the back. So I think we gotta go advance, and then it's park trailer, and then what are the keys? I'm gonna have to actually probably Google it. Well, I can't really figure out how to operate this trailer. It says you're supposed to go into advanced mode and Q and E works, but I don't know because since the flatbed was already down like that, if we're actually allowed to move it. So I guess we'll just keep it down. Let's go ahead and put ourselves into the lower gear to start out with. Now, since we are in hardcore mode, I will hardly ever use automatic. I don't think that truck's going anywhere, so we should be just fine. Now, you can only have your diff locks on in certain parts or else you actually take damage for it. Now, tomorrow when we do the episode where we're pulling the S10, I'm going to see what truck actually takes less damage. Now, I don't think the S10 in the back has really moved around at all. If it does tend to move, I guess what I could do is just keep readjusting it. Now, I'm going to go ahead and hop into the higher gear and put on our all-wheel locks. Now I think you can keep the all-wheel locks on all the time. I'm not too sure about that. But like I said, we're going for least amount damage here. It is kind of fun to drive on hardcore because you gotta drive more realistic. And we're not actually flipping. See, like right there where it starts locking up like that? That means you have to take off your diff locks. So I just did, and then we can go ahead. I'm not really gonna apply them. We really don't need our diff locks on until we start hitting mud. Now hopefully tomorrow I can remember the trail I took, so I'm just probably going to take the straightest possible trail. Now I don't think we really need our diff locks on going through water. We should be just fine. And I don't really think the trailer being down really affects us. Now I haven't used this Ford mod. I actually plan on putting either the other F-350 Brute mod, which I already have used. I might use that for hauling tomorrow, or else I might use the Dodge Ram 3500, which I have also used in an episode. So I did turn on our diff lock since we are going through water. Okay, so I dropped down to a lower gear going through here. I don't know if that was a smart idea. I mean, we could always pop it back into a higher gear, which I'm actually going to do. Actually, maybe that wasn't a smart idea. Now, oh no, I'm really hoping we're not stuck here. We did unlock the type truck, so if we are stuck, we can pull ourselves out. Now, I'm not too sure why I'm really having a hard time getting through here. Okay, there we go. I don't know if like the trailer was bottoming out right there or what it was. I don't know. We could have probably went around this way. I don't know why I didn't. But at least we're out of it. That's all that really matters. Once we get past this and go through this water, I might put it into the higher gear. Okay, once we get our front end in the water, yep, I'm gonna go ahead and hop it into the higher gear. Now I don't think that's the smartest idea, because it seems like we just spin out when we're in the higher gear. I guess we'll kind of keep in the lower gear again. That S10's like really hopping around back there. It hasn't, I don't think it's moved yet, but it's just really hopping around. Now I'm not gonna go around like that, because the last time we had a little bit of troubles. Now I don't know if I really like the dual stacks that are curved in the back. I mean, I don't know. They don't look too bad on this truck. It's just, I don't know. I've never seen that. Just something different, I guess. Okay, we definitely got through that bit of water a lot better right there. We're still in a lower gear. I'd like to put it into a higher gear. Maybe going up here. So yeah, we're just stalling out. So it seems like higher gear is just, I don't know. I haven't really driven manual. Maybe I'm just not used to it, or apparently we were not going fast enough. I think it goes by RPMs. It'd be pretty cool if you did have an RPM gauge. I'd find that very neat in the game. It's a little fuel station, but we definitely do not need any right there. We have 148 liters out of 180. Try to dodge all these rocks, that way it doesn't slow us down. But I don't know if that's really working. We'll try to climb up these roots that are already dug here. Should be able to get up it just fine. I don't know why we are going so slow. Maybe if I take off, I'm going to take off the diff locks and put in, not into automatic, I want to put it in high gear. There we go. Now I think as long as I don't slow down, we'll be okay. Need to take off our all-wheel locks right there. Guess we'll put them back on through the water. We might have to drop a gear here, I'm not too sure. So far, I mean, we're just trouting right along. Actually, may put into a lower gear, I'm not too sure. Anytime it seems like it's slowing down, I might put it into a lower gear. That way we don't hurt the engine. Because so far, we haven't taken any damage. Now right there, see how the locked up again? We need to take off our diff locks. So we should be fine with them off right now. I'm not seeing any mud that we need to go through. Alright, so we're still going strong with this truck. I may actually put on my diff locks going through. You know what? I don't think we really need them through here. We're going to try to stick out of the mud as much as we can. Or as much as we can, not as most. Right here, we're definitely going to be applying our diff locks. Really don't want to have to drop into the lower gear. Because, I mean, as long as we're going fast, we're doing alright. Yeah, it wasn't a problem there at all. Now we need to turn off our diff lock since we are getting the lock system on. Now, I'm going to try to not even turn on my diff locks and sneak around all this mud. We should be just fine doing that. And we'll just hop in this. We're going to try to go around that little rock right there. That way we don't kind of like slow down or anything. Because it always seems like rocks slow us down in this game. We're definitely going to need to apply our diff locks going through all of this. I'm really surprised that we're keeping up our momentum right now. But as soon as I say that, we're going down in speed. Definitely going to put it down to the lower gear. Should probably slow down before I do that. Yeah, lower gear is definitely helping us out right now. Actually, I don't know if we're like, yeah, it seems like our trailer's bottoming out right there. But I think once we get past it, we should be just fine. I guess we'll go into like the trailer camera. Yeah, I don't think that S10 has moved at all. Now, I think if we could probably use that S10 if we ever do get stuck, but I don't really know if an S10 could pull a I don't even know how much this truck weighs. Probably a ton, like half a ton or something. I'm not too sure. But this S10, I don't know if it really could pull this truck and this trailer. You know, I think I'm going to try to give it a shot at the end of the video. Let's go back into the truck camera. There we go. We're doing just fine right here. I mean, we're going a little slow. I could probably, once we get past this, I could probably take off the diff locks and put it back into the higher gear. Okay, there we actually don't want to do it just yet. Definitely we're going uphill. I could be bad. Looks like the road's getting pretty rough up here as well. I don't know why we are really going slow. I'll see if that helps at all. Okay, yeah, that definitely, once we put into higher gear, we're definitely going a little faster. Now, I've never been on this map. I actually really do enjoy it. I might do all of my my towing videos on here, because I can just continue with a straight shot and not have to churn at all so far. Definitely don't need our diff locks through any of this. Maybe up here it's looking like it's gonna get a little muddier, so may have to apply it. You know what? Let's actually, it's not too bad. Let's not even apply them. We'll just keep it in the higher gear, because so far we're doing just fine. We're just cruising right along with this thing. Definitely gonna need it going up this hill, that's for sure. Might even need the lower gear, else yeah, we're gonna stall our engine out. Definitely don't want to do that, because we do not have any damage taken so far. Okay, yeah, so the lower gear really does help us. Now, I'm afraid we might bottom out our trailer once our trailer reaches the top part here. I'm not too sure. Let's go into the trailer view. I don't think it is. I just think that we're going slow. Yeah, our trailer didn't bottom out. Okay, that's good. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and take off our diff locks. Let's go back into the truck view, and then let's put it in second gear. Now, is this back at the garage we were originally at, or is this a new garage that we unlocked? I don't think we turned around, did we? You know, I don't know. I swear this is where we started off at. It's locked right now. I guess we'll take a look at the map, because there's like no other place to go from here. We might have to turn around or something. We'll park right in this garage area. Okay. If we hit F1, where did we start at? Okay, so we started here. We didn't do a loop. I thought we did. We could probably head back. I don't know if I really want to do that. There's another garage. Actually, there's two more garages on this map. You know, let's head towards that garage if we have enough time before. Oh, we just stalled our engine. I think we're okay though. Didn't take any damage. Now, since we're in hard mode, it doesn't show the red trail. You have to look on your compass. There's really no trail to go there. So I guess we'll try to make our own. Actually, let's cut through this brush here. I think we should be able to cut through this brush, because this is the direction we need to head. Let's put on our diff lock skin over those rocks, and we can go ahead and take them off. Really don't want to take any damage going through this brush, so if I'm going to hit a tree, I think I'm going to hit it going very slow. Okay, yeah, so this is kind of like a trail back here. Okay. I don't really want to go through the water, because that's a chance that we might take flooding, but if we go that way, we're going to just reach the end of the map. So I guess we'll just continue through here. I'm going to put on the diff locks and all-wheel drive locks. I don't know if we really need them. Right here, we have to bottom out. If we don't, then I'll just be surprised. Are you kidding me? We're really not going to bottom out right there. Wow, I'm really surprised. Now let's see if our parking brake holds on to our S10, because we're going. Okay, nope. Our parking brake is definitely not holding on right there. I think our S10 is about to hit the front of that, but I'm not too worried about it. Okay, this might be a big problem. I really don't want to flood it. Okay, I don't really know what I want to do here. Is it shallower over there? It kind of looks like it's more shallow. Should I take the risk though? Because that looks really deep. But the end of the map is also just right over there. You know what? Let's just go for it. If I take damage, I take damage. Actually, or if I... Okay, that's already getting deep. You know what? The hell with it. I'm gonna do it. I think we should be okay. So far, it's up to our rockers right now. As long as our hood doesn't go over, we'll be okay. Okay, our hood is over. We are taking some... Actually, we haven't taken damage yet, but we're getting the dangerous water level. Like I said, I'm trying not to take any damage. Looks like the path is right there, and we're about halfway across this lake. So we'll just continue going through it. Hopefully, we do not drown this truck, because that would be very bad. Because I guess if we have to unload this, actually we need to take off our diff locks. I'm surprised we do. I don't know if we're popping a wheelie right there, or what's going on. We need to put on our diff locks though, even though it told us to take them off. I'm not going to try to put it through a higher gear, because I don't want to stall out going through this water. It looks like our trailer's like making us squat, and we're popping some wheelies on this truck. Okay, so we're almost all the way to this trail. So this water really wasn't too deep. I mean, it's the water, you can see it's inside of our cab. Other than that though, it's just fine. We're like right there. We're almost to land. I think once I get up here, I might put it into a higher gear. Now we probably don't need our diff locks on. Really hoping we don't. We are going slow though. We're going absolutely slow. Like I said, once I get up here, I'm going to put on, or I'm going to put it in a higher gear. You know, I'm just going to put on the diff locks just so we can get up this hill. I'm probably going to get like the lock system popping up. Yep, right there. And I'm going to go ahead and put it in the higher gear. That way we can go faster through here. Now it looks like we can take that rock trail, but we'll definitely take damage there. And then actually, you know, this looks really cool. This is like a swamp. I'm going to try not to put on my diff locks going through here. I don't really think we do. S10 has definitely moved all the way up to the front though. It's sitting around in the middle of the trailer. There's a funnel right there that we can go unlock, but I'm not going to do that. Like I said, I just want to continue on this trail without trying to take any possible damage. I mean, so far we're doing just fine. Try to get up this without putting... Actually, we might need to put on our diff locks. Yeah, I'm just going to put on the diff locks to be safe, because I do not want to lose any momentum. Because when you're in the higher gear, it's like you can go as fast as you want. Now down here, I may slow down. We need to take off our diff locks, so... do we want to go right or straight? You know what? Let's go straight, but I'm going to have my diff locks on. I'm surprised that we actually didn't stall out, because I slowed way down. Once I get on this road, I'm going to take off my diff locks. There we go. I might not even need my all-wheel drive locks on. We'll just continue on this road for a while. I'm going to take off my all-wheel drive locks. You know, I could probably put an automatic. It'll make us go a little faster. Yeah, so right there's the garage that I wanted to head to. I'm not too worried about that anymore. We'll just continue on this road. Put on our headlights, even though we have some street lights now. This road actually continues for a while. Oh no, we just actually took some damage right there on those rocks. I wasn't paying attention at all. But with our truck on the front, or the S10 in the front, it kind of looks like we're squatting a bit now. I didn't think we were squatting at the beginning. It really did piss me off though. We just took some damage right there. We got all the way at the end, and we just took some damage. Looks like the road might end up here. I'm just still shocked that we took damage on that. Let's see what's around the corner here. I don't think I've ever seen a road continue this long in spin tires. You know, let's check the map. Okay, so the road started from all the way here to all the way over here. Definitely a long road. I guess we'll park it right by this this mud right here. You know what? That looks like a very good screenshot right there. Actually, can go in advanced mode. There we go, and then there we go. That's perfect. And I think it's F12. Okay, so I'm gonna be ending the video here for today. I'm not going to rate this truck. I think it actually did pretty well, even though I just said I'm not gonna rate it. But in tomorrow's episode, there will be a Dodge Ram going up against this. Well, not really going up against it, but it'll be another Dodge Ram hauling a vehicle. Hopefully, actually, I'm not even too sure if the Dodge Ram has this same trailer. I hope it does, But anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow.